Hi guys, so I'm back today again to show you how to make a pair of mittens. It's been freezing here, and the weather when I went outside, it was like 7 degrees outside, and I had to go out, so I had to go to work. So of course you turn the car on, you heat it up and whatnot. But I had this pattern here, and I have spare fleece here. So I said, I need an extra layer of protection over my gloves. And I made a pair. So my problem was that this is a thicker fabric, and I did it in a rush where I didn't change my pressure foot to the walking foot. So I put my mittens on in a rush. I go in the car, and later on I'm looking, and the side had not sewn both layers. I sewed all around the top, but the bottom did not catch. So I said, okay, let's do a do-over the right way. So what I decided to do was take my fleece and mark it with this pen here, which I got off of Temu. It comes many of them, refillables. This is a marking pen that with heat, it erases it. So I decided to mark my pattern, pin where the fingers go so it stays in position. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be sewing my pattern, but without cutting it. So after I cut it, I'll know that I didn't miss the stitching underneath. So I'm going to do that really quick, and we'll get to showing you how it's going to look. So I'm going to extend, oh, P.S. This is the cutting line here. This is the cutting line here. So I'm going to come in 1/4 of an inch from the cutting line, because otherwise I think this would be too big. And they did fit beautiful originally. So I'm going to come, I have a little mark here where I can guide my sewing. I'm going to be back stitching, because if I, the way I want to do is, I was thinking after I cut it out, I was thinking, you know what? This is where the top of the glove is, of course, but I think I want it a little longer, so I'm going to see what my fabric allows me to extend on there. So, get back to sewing. As you can see, this is quick, it's easy. Just go around the curve here. Go slowly. As you see, I'm using both hands to guide my fabric because we do have these curves. Now I'm back on my guide there. Both hands to manipulate it. And straight down. But before I cut it out, I'm going to make sure that everything looks good on the back. Again, I'm coming to the end because I want to make sure if I do leave the extra piece of fabric at the end, I can have them a little longer, or I can just add a piece to it. Okie dokies. So here it is. Beautifully sewn all the way around. So now I will cut it out. So I was told I'm officially a grandmother because I'll show you. So I'm at work, and And for the holidays, people brought in treats and stuff for the salon. So somebody bought this huge tin. It was hanging around for a long time. So I says, okay, you know what? I think I'll take it home and put my sewing stuff in it. So one of the girls was cracking up and she goes, oh my God, you're an official grandma. You have the cookie tin with your sewing stuff in it. All I could do was laugh. But guess what? I'm going to fill it up. All I have in here right now is my clips, pens, my marker, scissors, and a tissue. That's it. But I'll get it filled up. So yeah, I'm an official grandma, supposedly. All right, so let's get this going here. I do have pinking shears, and I am cutting on the white line that I marked because that's the cutting guide that was on the pattern. Now these patterns, I get them off online. I have a not Temu. God have mercy. They don't even pay me for none of that. I have a Pinterest account, and on my Pinterest account, I have a lot of patterns that I download. I'll show you an example in a minute. So I can't wait to see how this came out. Let me discard this. So here's our mitt. Now when you have a curve, you got to kind of go in close so that when you do turn it around, it actually opens up and moves, okay? So let's turn it around. But before that, you know me already. I'm a snipper. I snip everything off. So let's see. How long did that take? 2 seconds? Please. Come on, guys. You can do this. You can have fun creating small projects. Doesn't all have to be big. So I'm sticking my hand in here and looky, looky, looky. It is all done. And I'm checking the side seams. Everything is closed. No openings like my other one. And guaranteed you, this was amazing to use over my gloves. It was so cozy and so warm. And I was able to drive, open doors, do everything I have to do. And I love it. So I just wanted to show you, since I have you on here, I'll finish the other one in a minute. So this is my little friend here. She is my needle holder. Of course, I made her, really. And in here I have a few little notions and whatnot. I glued her onto this little box. And here she is. You can find the pattern for her on Pinterest. Just print it out and make her out of felt. Dress her any way you want. Plenty of free patterns on Pinterest. And if you're interested in checking out some of my Pinterest sewing stuff, you can go on Sew Crafty One, same as my channel, and you'll find tons of patterns in here that you could print out and create your own fun things. So if you're stumped for an idea, come on, go back. If you're stumped for an idea, just go to Pinterest. Pinterest. Everything's on here. All right, guys. I've talked enough. I've given you hints and tips yet again. And especially for pincushion. I feel bad sticking it on her tushy. So I stick it on her arm. And this is what she looks like. I did, of course, design the hair different than in the picture as she's there. I added earrings, pearl necklace, little apron. that's it. All right, guys. I hope this quick little tutorial was fun, informative, and super duper easy for you to create. I will be turning the edge down, maybe. Do a little seam allowance there, but I think I'll just leave it like this. Only because it doesn't ravel, doesn't fall apart, and it's all closed, finally. All right, guys, let me see if I can show you that on before I forget. This is it online, so you can look this up. I don't know why I didn't save it in my Pinterest sewing files, but this is it. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. This is something called Dr. Cause. Would you say Dr. Cause? It's in a different language. I don't know. But let's see. Here's another one. This is a pattern of a vest that I printed out. Let me see. I printed out a vest. Let's see. Give me a second. That's the same one. But anyway, you can get your free patterns. These people have a lot of patterns that you can print out for free online. So I suggest if you're looking for creative ideas and it's like at nighttime and you can't go to the store, just go in there, print something out, and with your scraps make something. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Please let me know if you like it, if it's helpful. Create these with your scraps for everybody. And if you want, you can decorate it with embroidery board. Do whatever you want. Make them pretty and enjoy it. All right, guys, thank you for watching.